Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Provence. Okay, so we are currently struggling with a very difficult decision, at least for me, which is the decision of what idea group to choose from next. And I am not really perfectly sure here, although I have sort of come up with an idea. I guess sort of my problem here is that I am not too experienced with ideas. If you're wondering why, then it has to do with the sort of fact that in this game I haven't really played as a Western nation too much. I've usually focused on playing as nations that are in general very primitive, such as the Oirat Horde, for example. A nomadic group that never really have too many, like, you don't get too many choices when it comes to ideas, because your tech levels up so slow that you never really get to choose many idea groups. And the same applies for the points you actually get, you usually spend on coring stuff and other things, or keeping stability high and whatever. So I feel like I never have the opportunity to choose too many ideas groups. So that is something. But I've done a little bit of research on the good old interwebs, trying to figure out, or trying to take a look at other people, what they have done, and try and learn from people who I guess have a little bit more experience than I have. And sort of the conclusion I've come up with is that I'm going to do a military idea, and that has to do with the fact that I currently already have a diplomatic idea, so I don't really want to spend. I don't want to take another diplomatic idea, because I feel like because I mean I need the points to do the other idea. Plus there's some other things I need my diplomatic points for, which are culture conversion and that kind of stuff. Administrative ideas are probably one of my favorite categories. I guess these two are in general my favorite categories, because I'm not usually too much of a military person. Because military strategy in this game is kind of like trade. It's something that I think it's interesting, I think it's cool, and I really want to be good at it. But the honest thing to say is simply that I am not good at it. I'm not very good at dealing with military. Like I don't really know how to micromanage my armies and that kind of stuff in order to make them most efficient, but through the use of generals, morale, and I don't know, all the things you can do with your military. I'm not really good at it, in the same way that the trade thing. Like, I don't know where to place my merchant. I don't know where to conquer. I just don't know what's the best way to gain a good trade income, basically. I just don't know, and I am trying. But hopefully this campaign is going to be a learning experience, trying to figure out some of those things. Okay, so that's something. But I do think I'm going to take one of these ideas. So, although next in line, though, I will most likely take a administrative idea. I'm thinking doing religious next, simply because that is going to give me, because I think like right now I'm not doing too much colonization. So I guess a military idea would be better now, because I need a strong military now more than I need religion. But later, when I start conquering, when I start grabbing myself more colonies, having religious ideas would be good to conquer places like in Africa, or like in India, or like the Native Americans in America, like the Inca. And I don't think I'm gonna be conquering the Incas, but still, the derps over here, like the Iroquois and Huron, and however you pronounce those derps. Point is, they are not Catholic, or whatever religion, Christian, whatever I'm going to be whenever I take them. And then religious ideas would be very good. Expansion would also be very good, as well as trade and diplomat. Like in general, there's a lot of these ideas that I want. So I think that's pretty much the conclusion to my little derp here. Now the question is, of course, what military idea should I take? And I'm sort of leaning towards offensive ideas, because I don't know, I just did a little bit of research, and it seems like the two ideas that the majority of the people recommend would be quality and offensive. Quality is good, I guess, because I mean, it's in general, it just makes your armies better, and that's it. Like offensive also kind of does that, but it's more on the offense you know, that's kind of why it's called offensive ideas. Basically, whenever you attack, you are better at it. Plus, you get access to forced march, which is something I haven't done. I haven't never had that thing in my campaigns before. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that all, you know, turns out. Like how, like I don't know how to use that strategically. Like how I'm going to use that to my advantage. But I can see how in certain situations that could be really practical, such as when you're hunting down troops that have fled from you, or you're trying to escape a dangerously big stack of troops. I mean, you can. I guess there's a lot of strategy you can get into if you have the ability to do forced march. So I think the offensive ideas would be a good starting idea when it comes to military. So that is that. If you have any other suggestions and things, then leave them in the comments. Normally, you know, your input in the campaign it's going to take a couple of episodes before I can respond to that. But like it is a couple of episodes until I will get my next idea group. So in this case, it's actually really good. So yeah, leave your tips and your information or whatever in the comments and tell me what you think about ideas and what's good to take and that kind of stuff. So yeah, now I've been talking a lot and I haven't even unpaused the game. So why don't we just choose offensive ideas and get ourselves some forced march. Of course, we're not going to get that until we have finished the entire tree, but still. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We can also do the first idea there, which is bayonet leader, which is going to give us more shock. Which I guess is just better, but I guess that's leader shock, so we have to actually have a leader in our armies if that's going to apply, but still, usually when you're fighting big, when you're fighting like in a big war, when one big army fighting another big army, you usually have a leader there, unless, I mean, if you don't, then that's kind of stupid, so. Okay, I am kind of happy with that decision, I hope. We'll just have to wait and see how that all turns out. Lose power or lose prestige? No, fuck my prestige, I don't know. I want my power, so I can do stuff. Talking about doing stuff, have we cored these places yet? We have indeed cored them, so why don't we change the culture? No, wait. Yeah, no, fuck that. I need these kinds of things. Land of opportunity, you know, free colonies, and this one to take down the Native Americans, basically. So yeah, so in the last episode, I guess, I believe it was in the whatever, we have established some colonies. Yay! And there are no natives there, which is why I'm not having any troops over here, because there's no real purpose to it whenever there's no natives. So this is going to take forever until it actually becomes a proper colony, but this one is halfway about. Yep, oh, actually over halfway, so yeah, this colony should finish up soon. Coastal desert. More attrition and supply limits, okay. Desert. Whatever, that's happening. And this is not going to be too much of a military position, it's more of a I want to go to America position. So yeah, let's speed up the game and see what goes on. So I'm currently working on annexing my my vassal, Connacht, although that's going to take a while before that happens, but still. More important is the whole Lorraine situation, which I guess I can already deal with. No, I cannot. We are at war. Yes, indeed we are. How about we stop being at war, hey? Oh, gotta make sure we always take away that one. Unless there is a good chance that the war leader can give you something, then I don't really see why I should have that checked. Like, what's the war about anyway? Who's the war between? Like, this is me. Allied in a war. Okay, so it's all of these derps against Denmark. Yeah, Denmark is just fucked. So this war should be over soon. Hopefully, anyways. The Danish are quite strong, though, and once again, the Austrians prove that they are very dumb. That's the best way I can put that. I mean, look at that shit. Like, why? Like, oh my god, what strategy is this? If these guys were smart, they would, like, the Polish would take their guys and together with the Austrian guys, and they would go and kill the Danish. But no, that's not how it works. Nope. Nope, never mind. There we go. White piece. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Which means that I should be able to... No, not quite. Alright, I guess I need to... Oh, I'm currently... Okay, that's why that's why they all of a sudden like me so much. Just because we were in a war together, but now we are not, so... We'll have to wait a little bit longer. By the way, France. Are you... Like, what's our truce? Truce with France until 94, so 2 more years and then the truce will be up. Not good at all, I say. We'll have to make sure we have to pay attention to that, so... Royal marriage with Austria. Are we allied to Austria? We are indeed allied to Austria, but to be honest, I don't really want to be allied to Austria, and it has a couple of reasons for that. It cost me diplomatic stuff, which is bad, and I was thinking about maybe once again entering the coalition. In that way I don't need to be allied to the Austrians, but I will still be able to join. I will still be able to fight or be a part of the force trying to resist the French dominance over Europe, basically. And I will still be allied to England and Castile. Although, to be honest, England is kind of useless. It's more of just a protective alliance to try and convince them to not invade my Irish holdings. Because they, for some reason, they lost their navy early game, and they have never been able to recover from that. Or maybe they're just lazy, I don't know what the hell. Do they even have... I think they have like one transport ship to like combined? Like they just... It doesn't seem like they're interested anymore. As long as they can protect their own damn island, they don't really care what's going on in Europe, so... Even though they do have a holding down here. Kind of weird, but that's just how things are, I guess. Anyways... so I think I might just go ahead and break my alliance with the Austrians, because I'm kind of tired getting dragged into all these derpy wars. But I don't have too much against getting dragged into war against France, as long as I am not the victim, or as long as I am not the one, you know, as long as France is not specifically attacking me, then I'm pretty much fine being at war with them, because so far that strategy has really been working out in my favor. So I'm going to reject that. I'm going to cancel my alliance. Or not. What are my diplomats doing? Improving relations. Yeah, just not. No, just no. Stop doing that. Well, let's go not stop being allied, because the Austrians keep getting into a bunch of wars because they're the Holy Roman Empire, so they have sort of a responsibility over all the other Holy Roman Empire nations, where they try to protect them and stuff. So, like, let's say if Venice wants to invade Styria, then Austria would be dragged into that war, and that's a war that I don't care about. It's not going to gain me anything. And it's just kind of annoying having to deal with that. So I'm going to dissolve my alliance with the good old Austrians. It's kind of sad, but I mean, originally the thought about allying Austria was the fact that Austria would eventually grow so strong, like they usually do, to help me resist the French. But that hasn't happened. The Austrians have just failed miserably in this game. I mean, yeah. So, oh, noble rebels. Well, I mean, even Castile, like, all my allies are a mess, but France never have problems. They're perfect, like, all the fucking time. God damn you, France. So, that's good. Now we no longer have too many of those kinds of stuff, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go in and enter the coalition. Just to try and convince them to not attack me, plus that it's gonna drag me into wars against them, if they invade Austria, for example. That's gonna be a good thing for me, because it's going to give me a truce with them. Plus that I'm not going to lose anything, as we have seen a billion times, so of course I might gain some war exile. I mean, in general, it seems to work out. It's a decent strategy. I have no diplomats to send. That will solve itself rather quickly. Yep, there we go. Now let's join the coalition against France. Yep, there we go. How nice. I'm gonna have to take a look at the political situation in the world, though, to see if I want to get out of that or into that or whatever I want to do. But hey, we can now go ahead and do very soon now. Just need to wait a little bit longer. We can start the process of integrating the Lorraine. It's kind of interesting that the province name has sort of the French name, but the nation name is the French name, but the actual province is the German. I think Lothringen is the German name, because like Alsace and Lothringen I guess they've always sort of been disputed between France and Germany, if I know my history correct. And by your comments, I guess that's usually wrong, but still. What? Oh fuck, did I forget my explorer somewhere? Oh my god, did I just do that? Yep, I just fucking... Oh my god. Did my explorer die as well? Yes, it did. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that didn't work out very well, did it now? Yep. Okay, we just fucked up. So how about we rebuild those boats we love? I'm not gonna recruit another leader, but I do want to get those ships I just lost. Liquor, Italian ambition, spread culture to Meath. That's something I can do. It's gonna give me power. How expensive is this to convert the culture of this place? Meath. Back, and yeah, it's kind of expensive actually, so I'm gonna take the mission. But I'm not gonna be... I'm gonna work... I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm just not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Oh, we have revolts possible? Oh, a revolt in Ireland. Would you look at that? Harsh treatment! No, not gonna do that. No need for that. But by the way, since we now have... we finally actually have something to spend our military power on. Oh, I already have an advisor for military power. How nice. 889. That's a good gain if you were to ask me. So why don't we speed the game up again and just zoom a lot in on my lovely colony down here, which I love so much, and watch as it slowly grows until a full province. Look at that guy chopped out fucking tree. He's so laggy. But the thing is, he doesn't care. He's like, lag? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna colonize this bitch anyways, you know? I'm gonna chop that tree. As if that's the last thing I ever do. Literally, like, it's been... I don't know how... Like, this colony has been here for a couple of years. He has literally been standing there, chopping that tree for over a year now, and he hasn't... He doesn't give up. Good man. Good citizen of the crown. Fuck yeah. Maybe I should rename these provinces to something more appropriate. Though if I do that, I mean, people might accuse me of... I mean, I've already been accused once for copying Shenur or Shenplace or whatever. I don't want to keep doing that. So maybe I'll just keep the regions of what they are. Oh, yep, here we go. Fucking France is fabricating shit on my stuff. Why do you have to do it on this one? Why can't you take Avignon? I would much rather prefer you do that. When's the truce going to run out? Oh fuck, we no longer have a truce, so it's only a question of time now before something scary happens. The French are indeed in a position where they could attack us. Rivalry. Rival! You are... That's not descriptive at all. I mean, that's so dumb. Like, we are not rivals. You're a bully. That's like saying like a big bully who steals the lunch money from a little kid is a... Like, that's not a rival. That's a fucking bully. That's a big bad bully. That's all I can say. Lose prestige. No. Atlantic. Useless? What are you talking about? You are useless. Oh no, he didn't. Burn. Burn, fucking technology haters. Where the fuck's your comeback, eh? Forget your comeback at home? Under your bed? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. Keep just hoping that France is not gonna invade me. Because that's the real big thing here. Like, if they... Really, Bavaria? What? Doesn't even make sense. Why the fuck would Bavaria declare war on Denmark? Okay. And I'm sorry, by the way, I still haven't figured out the whole breathing into the microphone problem. You can accuse me of laziness all you want, because it is kind of true. Colony self-sustaining. Ooh. Well, so much for having to spend my administrative power on fucking cores. This is... Oh, wow. Okay. I really thought it was going to be more expensive than that, but I guess not. Well, I guess I'm just going to keep saving up then for better administrative technology to get around to getting my next idea group. Religious ideas, indeed. Hey, England is no longer red. They have actually advanced in technology a little bit. Yeah, let's go and make this a core. That's going to take 41 months. That's fine. And once this is cored, I should probably send my guy over. I guess I could like do this one, but I don't really want to. What's my colonial range right now? I can only do that one. So never mind. Let's just send my colonists over here to try and finish this one off before we are going to start moving into the Americas. Look at that guy. That's when you know you're badass, when you can literally just stand there and do nothing and stuff will happen. What? Diplomatic insult? Really now? Mali? And I still have fucking Regency Council. Wow. Get your shit together. when is it? When am I going to get rid of my Regency Council? Is it at age 16 or is it 15 or is it 18? I don't know. I don't know what like how like in Crusader Kings it's 16. Or of course there's no such. Yes, actually there is a Regency Council in Crusader Kings. I forgot about that. I totally forgot. Alright. Oh, we can do another idea. Idea. Land of opportunity by portraying colonial lands, virgin territory. So we'll put our guys over in the virgin territory. I guess that's why you can't. I mean, I guess like El Juf is like, I don't know, slutty territory. That's why you can't colonize it. Holy fuck, that was bad. I should go hang myself right now. I should just stop living. I don't deserve to breathe after that one. God. At least I think it's funny. Anyways, we should build a bigger navy, I think. Of course, I don't have much money now because I'm spending it on colonies and stuff and advisors and stuff. So, but I do want any bigger navies. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a more barks, light ships, so we can get better trade. I've totally forgot in this game to actually use my damn trade ships to use my damn barks or whatever to, you know, help out my trade situation. So yeah, that sounds like a reasonable chunk of boats. 4 boats. That should work for now. No need to overdo it. We need to make. I always want to make sure I have a little bit of money in my bank. I just like going under 100, or I guess that depends on what nation I'm playing. Look at those boats getting built. By the way, how am I funding my guys? I'm not. I'm totally not funding my guys. Holy fuck. I might want to get this up. The question is here, like, if I like get rid of this, that's gonna remove some of my trade power. But is that, like, I don't know what's gonna give me the best economy. So having it at this point will give light ship trade power minus 50%. Like if I keep this one out here, is that gonna give me more money in the long run than having it up? Or I guess that's a very easy way to figure that one out. So doing that, is that gonna increase our? I don't know if I didn't really manage to see if that was an actual positive growth or not. So no, keeping that down is totally not or totally worth it right now. But if we build more ships and we start using them to patrol trade routes, we might be able to increase our power in the region. So let's do like that, and we'll take bring them over to Ireland, because I'm afraid of the French, and I pretty much just... It used to be having my army over here and then fleeing it over here once there was war, but now my army and navy is kind of just permanently hanging out over here. So why don't we split off all the, I guess all the warships in general. Yeah, these guys can patrol as well. So in case there is if there's a war that comes a little bit as a surprise on me, my navy's gonna have a little bit more of a chance to fight it at least. Anyways, okay, sorry for that little quick jump cut or whatever you want to call it, right there. So basically what happened is that I forgot to delete my the previous recordings, the recording files in my hard drive, and as a result I ran out of hard drive space, and as a result the recording ended, and sadly I didn't really notice that until, well, this point in time. So that's kind of lame. You didn't lose too much. I believe it was about like 5 or 6 minutes of gameplay. I don't think it was too much more than that. So I don't perfectly know what you have seen and what you haven't, because I'm lazy and I didn't really check before I started recording this little chunk here. But I believe one thing is that I began the process of integrating the Lorraine. I don't know, I'm not perfectly sure if you guys saw that in the other recording, but if you didn't, here you go, that's happening. Other than that though, I don't think there's too much going on. Yeah, I believe I broke my alliance with... I believe you know the fact that I broke my alliance with Austria. So yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm going to make sure to try and avoid those kinds of things in the future. But I mean, to be honest, I don't know what to do about that. It was just a little mistake I did. So, anyways, but I'm just going to go and end the episode here, and then I'm going to pick up at this point in time in the next episode. So yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Provence, and until next time, bye.